It was not until I was almost full grown and left my village that I found our village was like no other. For the men live in square houses and the women in round ones. To me, this seemed the natural order of things. But what is it like, you ask? I will tell you how it was and is for me. I grew up in my grandmother's farm in the village of Tos that lies at the foot of Mother Naka in the Memeni Hills of West Africa. We planted yams and corn and tobacco and the finest coffee grown in the Cameroons. Our village was always happy and peaceful, a good place for boys and girls to grow up. Then one peaceful night, before anyone alive remembers, old Naka began to groan and rumble and awoke from a long sleep. The villagers were frightened and ran out of their houses and hid in the bushes at the foot of the mountain. Suddenly, the black night was split open like a coconut, and a great white burst of light rose like the sun. Then the voice of our mother Naka thundered over all, boom, ba boom, ba boom, and the people cried out to Naka and prayed where they were lying down, hands pressing the earth, asking, "What have we done to so anger you?" All through the night, old Naka spoke to them, shouting her anger to the skies as red rivers of lava flowed down her sides. When the sun rose, the people lifted their heads and looked about. Everything was covered with ashes, even themselves. Everyone looks like a gray ghost, trembling with fear, but grateful to be alive. Naka had spared them. Still covered with the ashes, the men, women, and children faced the mountain together, went back to claim their homes, but when they came to the burnt-out village, only two houses were standing, one square and one round. And so it was done. What? Where? Why? How are we? But the village chief had no time for such questions. He called them together. "We must begin to rebuild our village now." He pointed to the ash-covered people. "You, tall gray things, you go live in the square house. And you, round gray things, go live in the round house. And you small gray stones, go out to the field so we can plant our crops again." The women lived in the round house with the children, and the women talked and laughed, preparing food for everyone. The men stayed in the square house and told each other tall stories, and planted yams and corn each day in the new rich soil. And the children made a game out of clearing the field of small gray stones, and went swimming and fishing in the long afternoons, and no one forgot to thank Naka for sparing their lives and giving them back such fine crops from her good earth. And we still play and swim in the afternoon, but we bring home the fish we catch for supper, and we all get together then. So you see, Elsa, we live together peacefully here, because each one has a place to be apart and a time to be together. She took me by the hand and turned back to the round house, and now that is how our way came about, and will continue till Naka speaks again.